Hello, my name is Henry R. Mockingbird, your host with the mustache.
I'm Gary.
Today, we are going to look at the 1935 She. So, let's go to the South Pole and discover a lost civilization and look into She. She is about a group of men who have discovered the key to immortality. Mounting an expedition, they find a lost civilization with a queen who thinks that the leader of the expedition, Leo, is her lost lover. What do I think of this movie? Well, I'll tell you. A lot of people like to call this movie a so bad it's good movie, but that's not entirely accurate. I wouldn't put it into that category. I think it's pretty good. The movie was listed in a book by Razzie Award founder John Wilson called The Official Razzie Movie Guinness. But honestly, I wouldn't put too much into that list. Seriously, The Ten Commandments is the best, worst movie ever made? Alright, I'll make sure to put it on my list of worst movies ever made that are so not the worst movies ever made. She was produced by Marion C. Cooper, who also directed King Kong, one of the greatest movies of all time. The movie was directed by Irving Pitchell, who also was one of the directors of Most Dangerous Game. Playing Tanya is Helen Mack, who you might remember from my Son of Kong review. Playing She is Helen Gonigan, who was mostly criticized for her performance, and as a result, this was the only film she ever appeared in, which is a kind of a shame because she isn't half bad. The production values in this movie are just top notch. And speaking of production values, is it just me, or does that gate kind of look like the gate from King Kong? Some of the costumes in this movie are also pretty good. And speaking of costumes, the design of this costume was the inspiration for the evil queen in Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Magic mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?
This guy looked like he got his mask from the same place the Phantom of the Opera got his.
That hat will make a nice penguin nest. All it needs is some pebbles.
Some of the dance numbers in this movie are also good. In fact, they were so good that they were even nominated for an Academy Award for Best Dance Direction.
Best dance direction. Was that even a thing?
Yes, Gary, that was actually a thing. In 2006, the movie was colorized by Legend Films, which was looked over by effects wizard Ray Harryhausen. I talked about most of the ups of the film, but what are the downs of the film? Well, there is one. One problem with this movie is with its release. The movie wasn't very successful when it first came out. It did get a successful re-release in 1949 along with this movie, but later was considered a lost film. In fact, the only reason that the movie still exists today was basically because comedian Buster Keaton had a film reel of it in his garage. Well, until the next review, this is Henry R. Mockingbird, your host with the mustache, signing off. I give the film 5 stars. Do not forget to comment down below, push like and subscribe, and ring bell for new contact. If you'd like to request an old school movie on this show, please do so by requesting it in the comments.